Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I know it's been a rough time in the quarantines.
It really has been hard in quarantine.
Yep.
I'm sorry we had to meet via Zoom, but
I know it's been really hard especially with you guys' job over Zoom, and especially with how you're frontline workers.
Exactly.
You're coming out here every day. I know we haven't been out here. It's been terrible.
Yeah.
We wish we could have been there with you, but our jobs were deemed we had to be in the office, so couldn't really go out there.
We appreciate you frontline workers, but we do have a couple things we're going to go over with the new year.
Got our strategies for upcoming.
This is our strategy and performance review
for last year.
And then so performance review for last year, strategy for the next year. And we're going to talk about a couple things today. We're going to go over performance of some of our top guys, or some of our guys at our first location here. Mm-hmm. We only have one location right now, but we're working on more. And we'll talk about that as well. Yep. New locations, new franchises, things like that. And then we're also going to talk about uniforms. The uniform standards have changed a little bit, so we're going to make sure everyone's up to date on that, okay?
Yep.
I'm going to start with the performance review really quick here.
This is our HR person.
Yes,
if you're
HR.
new,
Hi.
So you've probably met him because he's HR.
Yeah, and I hire everybody, and so unfortunately, it looks like I might be having to fire somebody because of this performance review. But we're going to start up here with John. John, doing great, solid 10 out of 10. You're always a 10 out of 10 every month. Oh yes, thank you. That will help a lot. There we go. Awesome. Sorry, we're still working things out with the pandemic and all that.
Yep, it's been rough on everybody.
It really has been rough. So, okay, John, 10 out of 10. Good job, John. We love you.
Everybody's loving what you're doing. Yep. They're loving the attitude. They like the sass. They like the sass a lot.
There's literally nothing you can change. It's just
they think that the looks are good.
Perfect.
Everything's good. Service, everything.
Yep.
So keep doing what you're doing, and hey, if you have time, teach everyone else what you're doing. Yeah,
you are a team lead, John, so we do expect that of you anyways.
And you've been doing a great job as it is.
Yes.
We've seen some footage of what you tell everyone.
Mm-hmm. You work really good with everybody. Then we have the manager to shift manager, Bob. Bob, you're also doing great. There's just a little bit of room you have to grow.
Yep, I think it's especially tough on the employees with how you've been leading.
That's true. I think that's like the only spot where you could be getting a little better. Just try not to be
hands-on.
Yep, be hands-on, be less strict, all that good stuff. But other than that, like you're 10 out of 10.
Yep.
Always in uniform. Uniform looks good too. It's not like crumpled or like looks like or smells bad. That's another issue we've been having is people not washing their uniforms. Mm-hmm. You're gonna get your uniform stolen if you don't wash it. That's been an issue. So
yep, we have had that happen.
And wash your uniforms, everybody. Tim, solid 7. You're doing okay. I definitely have some room to grow there for sure. But you are on the higher end of the scale. And
obviously, we won't be going through all of the employees on this list because we've got a lot of just basic servers.
Yep.
But this is team lead stuff.
Yeah, mostly team lead stuff here.
I think we have one employee though that he's failing, but he's just general stuff. So we'll have to talk to him.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. But yeah, so Tim, you're doing okay. I would prefer it if you wore a little bit more makeup. No one wants to see your acne. Kind of gross, but like.
And you got to wear a bald cap under the wig.
That's true. Yes.
Or at least a wig cap.
Or get a haircut because your hair is a little long. And like, don't get me wrong, if you have long hair like John and you style it correctly, like it can look good. But because your hair's not long enough, you gotta wear the bald cap.
And especially whenever you're going for cosplay looks.
That too.
That's a no-go without a wig cap.
So make sure you're wearing the cap. But other than that, pretty solid. We're gonna skip Edgar for right now, and we're gonna go to Bruce. Bruce, good job.
You're killing it.
You're wearing everything you need to. You're doing it good. Just
coming in on time, which is a big thing.
The biggest thing is you just got to get some of those trainings done. Just make sure you're getting all that done so that you're qualified to be doing the things you're doing. Some of the more advanced stuff here at the business, you need to have those trainings done for it. And we did notice you are trying to perform them without the training, so let's just make sure you get that done. But other than that, great. You're doing great.
You're doing great.
Edgar.
Jeez. All right, Edgar, I'm going to tell you right now, you need to show up on time.
Show up on time.
You have been late about every single day. And
oh, man.
And I'm not sure if it's just you're clocking in late or you're coming in late. I can't really tell because we've been here at the offices.
Yep.
So
if you need to talk to a manager, Bob's the manager currently.
Yeah, maybe you need to get your shift changed.
Maybe you need to get your shift changed. Maybe you're having issues with the punch-in, but, like, please change that. Also, change your clothes.
Yes.
I can't tell you how many times we've had to replace your uniforms because they go missing because they haven't been washed.
Mm-hmm.
And
I've heard rumors of crusty uniforms.
That's too.
So
crusty
we
uniforms.
Can't have that.
Not good.
The customers are paying for quality.
They're paying for quality.
Can't have crust on the uniforms.
Yeah, and certain customers will take the crusty uniforms. We can't have them stealing our property.
That's another thing. We don't have it written down here, but I guess it's more in the uniform section. So I'll take over.
Yeah,
I think that's good on the performance review.
Yeah, so Edgar, do better. But we're gonna move to uniforms.
Keep leading. How you guys have been doing? You're doing awesome. Everyone loves you guys,
except for you, Edgar.
Edgar, you have kind of been messing up, and we might need to take this up to the big wigs at the top.
Let's just say getting worse. Those raises might.
Bonuses are coming in.
Yeah, they're coming in, and maybe not for everybody if you aren't doing very good. So we need you to do better, please. Thank you.
Yep.
Anyways, I'll let Levi take over.
With the uniforms, we are getting a few changes, but first I want to address something that's been happening a lot, and that's you guys leaving the locker rooms unlocked, and the customers will break in to the locker rooms and steal uniforms. I don't think we've had any wallets stolen yet. It's been just the uniforms, maybe some wigs.
The ball caps usually avoid. Yeah, the makeup especially is very much rooted through. So please make sure.
And make sure before you use any of the makeup, especially lipstick and all that stuff, it hasn't been used.
Yes.
Because it has been a pandemic.
Yep.
So we want to make sure everyone's safe.
Oh.
Make sure to wear masks.
Yes.
Even with the lipstick, it might ruin it. It might ruin the lipstick and all that. But we gotta keep it together until the end of the quarantine. And
speaking about that, actually, I did talk to some higher ups, and they have approved letting us hold on the mask so that you can blow the customer a kiss. Still, that's still customary. You still need to do that. Oh, sorry, you can take the stick. Yeah. Just pull down the mask and blow a kiss.
Light kiss. Remember, it's not anything weird.
Yep. And you also don't want to actually blow, because you don't want to blow.
Especially not over their food.
So don't blow. Just. So, anyways, and then put the mask back up, and you're good to go. You're also, if they do ask to see your whole face, you are allowed to also pull it down. Give them a smile. Maybe give them a wink or whatever. And
we're still trying to figure out how we can get it so the makeup doesn't get ruined under the mask.
Yep.
We've got a few ideas, but nothing super final yet.
We've also been looking into see-through masks, so you don't have to pull them down. But we can talk about that another time. Yep. That one's still kind of.
That one's up in the air right now.
Yeah. We're still
all right. So the next uniform change, it is. We'll be entering the spring season soon. So we've had the long sleeves on all winter, as is customary. So we will be changing into crop tops now.
There's also a sleeveless option.
There is a sleeveless option, and there is actually a shorter option than crop tops. But those have to be custom requests, because we want to give everyone the same
those
uniforms.
Those are also for special locations as
well. Locations, yep. I think a few have, chains that come off as well.
That's right, yep.
And that's also another custom location thing, which we'll talk about in a minute. So after this, you'll see on the side, we have our leggings. which we've always had leggings, especially in the winter. But we will be replacing the winter ones with some thinner summer leggings.
You also have the option
spring.
not to wear the leggings if you don't want to, when it's really hot in the summer. But we prefer it you wear it as much as possible. We understand if you are getting.
We have had customers come and lick people's legs for the sweat.
That's true.
Which it's not good.
Yeah.
The next one is the boots. Now, some people have been asking if they can wear their tennis shoes. We don't really accept tennis shoes. We accept high heels or like combat boots.
Yeah.
Depending on the customer's preference. On the app, they'll tell you what they prefer you wear, which
especially
everybody
with
knows.
The DoorDash, make sure you're there ready for DoorDashes.
Make sure you're ready for the DoorDash.
Make sure you're
with
wearing
the boots or the high heels. No sneakers.
No sneakers.
We've gotten in trouble from the people at the top.
Yep.
We cannot continue to allow sneakers.
Now, one option only if you go without the leggings, you can do sandals or flip flops.
Yep.
Just be careful. You might have customers reaching for your toes, possibly with their mouths. Kind of gross, but that's just up to what you're into, what you do.
But, and you'll have to decide that for yourselves. We can't force you to do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
But we do know a lot of customers do enjoy that kind of thing.
Exactly.
All right. So the next and last item, we have this skimpy skirt here. It's actually going to be shorter than previous years.
Yes.
By about 5 inches.
Yeah.
So some people might be uncomfortable with these ones.
Yeah.
They do go above your underpants line, so you might have to start wearing tighter underwear, especially if you're wearing boxers or briefs.
Yeah.
You'll have to start wearing smaller underwear.
It's very small.
Otherwise, it'll look a little bit odd, and I don't think customers will enjoy it as much.
Yeah. If you need to,
and this is just a supply chain demand,
exactly,
or supply chain problem. Sorry.
Yeah. With all this, the like shipping and supplies and stuff being harder to acquire, we got to cut them shorter because that's the only one that's available. Unfortunately, we've always been good about getting you guys longer ones, so we apologize. But you're just gonna have to deal with it again. Supply chain issues.
Yep.
And then also one thing I wanted to note on that as well. One good option for undergarments. You could wear a bikini bottom if you need to underneath that, because that
thong
gives thong. That gives you just all legs,
all those. So all right, the last issue. You sick?
Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah,
I've been feeling.
I don't think it's the virus, but I think we're good. So I think a few last minute things about uniforms are just stay safe out there.
Yeah.
I know we work in a dangerous line, so just really stay safe.
Yep, stay safe. Wear your mask unless you're doing a couple of things we've allowed. But...
Yep, there are a few other things, but we can't legally tell you to do them.
Exactly.
We do have customers who expect that,
and we highly encourage it. But you know what you're talking about.
Not
in the employee handbook.
We don't technically encourage it.
Exactly. Oh, that's right.
If anybody asks,
we don't encourage it.
Okay, so that's everything that we have written down on here.
So we have,
but we do have some really exciting news.
Yes.
How about you tell them about the news?
Yeah. Okay. So we decided we want to open up two new special chains for a restaurant here.
They would be like daughter companies.
Yeah, exactly. And it could be some sort of add-on thing to the regular restaurant. It just depends on the location. There'll be special locations. There may be only...
And maybe it could be a special event type thing as well.
That could be a thing that happens everywhere. But anyways, we have 2 or 3. I have a third option as well. It's kind of in the middle there.
It's up in the air.
The first one is the emo or goth version. We know that's a huge thing going around right now.
Yep. It's a very big thing.
So that version of the business may also be profitable. Then another one we had was the gamer version as well. That's been a huge thing, especially with the pandemic where no one can go out.
Yep, a lot of people are getting into games, so we think it would be a perfect opportunity to introduce the gamer branch.
And so there we would have costumes of popular game characters.
Anime characters.
Anime characters. Anything you could think of.
A lot of just cosplay stuff.
Yep, that one's very cosplay, so if you really are into that...
Yeah, some of you guys really like the cosplay, so that could be a good option for you. That could be for you.
And then, yeah, all you dark, sad, depressed people, definitely go to the goth emo one. You're going to love that. The dreary, drab atmosphere is going to be good for you. And then the last one I was thinking of too, this one's kind of still up in the air, but the other two are pretty much official. Medieval, so wearing chainmail, wearing armor, looking like knights. A lot of people are into that as well.
Yeah, that's
even
true.
Carrying a gigantic sword on your back, also very
popular.
So, anyways, do you guys have any questions, any concerns? Oh, actually, if you do, we're running out of time, so just email me. You know my email. I'm head of HR. And then, I think that's about it.
If you have anything else you would like to see about it, let me know.
Yep.
I think we have comments on this. So
we have comments on this
on this Zoom call.
Zoom call. Okay.
Just let me know. I will take care of getting in touch with you, touching base. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for what you do.
Thank you for your cooperation.
The business appreciates you too.
And hopefully you guys will get some of those bonuses because we've got big ones coming up.
We have big ones, especially with our new
this last quarter.
Oh, dude.
This
last quarter's been insane.
It's been up.
Despite the pandemic, we have been the most visited restaurant, probably because we haven't closed. But in
the north side of America, I believe.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's pretty much where we're based. Like, we don't really have anything out super far west, but yeah, Northeast America. Yeah, that's where we got all of it. So, anyways, thank you guys for tuning in for this Zoomcast, and we will talk to you guys next quarter. Thank you.
Thank you.